There is a lot happening in marketing for social media in 2024. We have been watching so many changes happen in December and then now here in the month of January. And so today I want to talk to you about the top 10 social media things I see that is happening or gonna happen in 2024. The first thing that I see is what is happening with the rise of threads. And so I look at threads initially, I'll just be honest, when I first got on threads, I was like, not another social media platform. I don't have the space. I just don't do it. So I just can't focus on it. And so I did not focus on it for many months. And then one day I decided I'm going to get on threads and see what is happening here. And so now that the hype has calmed down from everybody just running over the threads, very similar to what happened with Clubhouse, you're able to kind of see the people that stayed there, what is happening with community and how people are using the platform. Each time that I jump on threads, I am finding myself connected to people that some I'm connected to on Instagram already. And then others are, I feel like Instagram or threads is showing me content that they think I will be interested in, which makes sense. And I am starting to have a much better experience there. I am personally finding myself talking more freely because I'm talking in bits, not even like short TikTok type bits, but I mean bits, like Twitter bits, threads bits. And so I really foresee that more people are gonna come over to threads and be more genuine, more authentic. I feel like it's gonna be a lot less salesy. Like it already is a lot less salesy, even though people are selling there and I'll sell there at some point in time. But it just really feels like a safe space to talk about different topics, to engage in different topics, and also build a community there, which is what I have just started to do. So I really feel like that's going to take off in 2024. The second thing that I think is going to happen even the more is going to be more multi-streaming, but vertical. Okay. Now, in case you did not know this, StreamYard just recently announced that you can stream vertical. Now, for me, this is everything because when I do live stream, typically I stream on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok. I try to do Instagram with my phone. I basically try to be everywhere. But for the longest time, I have been streaming horizontal because to multi-stream, it's horizontal. But most people are watching on their phones. And so now with what StreamYard has done, I not only can stream vertical, but I'm able to stream on every single platform, period. The only thing I can't do right now is stream vertical using YouTube. So I can do, I can do YouTube, but YouTube really wants the long form. But the shorts feed actually has a way where you can stream vertical. But like right now, it's not available in terms of the multi-streaming. So what I have been doing is I've been going live on YouTube Shorts vertical on my phone and then streaming vertically everywhere else using StreamYard. But I think that that YouTube is going to integrate that, with their platform. I really do. And I think that more people are going to start streaming vertically than ever because there's tools that are out there. Not to mention, you've got platforms like TikTok that are paying people to stream. Like that is like one of the number one things they're promoting right now on top of TikTok Shop. And so it's in their best interest to make things vertical. Now, it is a cool feature that is now available on TikTok about multi-streaming. And if you happen to be streaming horizontal and someone is watching you horizontally, they can actually click a button and then it will turn your video horizontal, which is amazing because typically TikTok is like this vertically, but now they're able to turn it and they can turn their phones and they can then watch you stream horizontal. The third thing that is happening already, has been happening since 2023, and it's even more now, is that SEO keywords are replacing hashtags. You've got it. SEO keywords are replacing hashtags because what is happening now is that all the different platforms are being turned into search engines. People are searching for certain things. I had dinner with someone last night. She is in her 40s. She's got a family and all the things. And she wanted to make some type of dish because I was coming for dinner. And she, out of her mouth, said, I went to TikTok to look for, it was a garlic bread recipe. She said, I went to TikTok for a garlic bread recipe. She didn't say I went to YouTube, I went to Pinterest, I went to Google, I went to TikTok. And what does she do? How to make garlic bread. And so it's the same thing you would do in a YouTube video, on Google, on Pinterest. And so because the behavior is now, I'm going to go to TikTok for that, then that's like the thing that's happening all over social media. So you're going to find that if you are very intentional with your SEO keywords on all social platforms, that your content is going to perform a lot better. And it's 100% based on making sure that your keywords are exactly what people are searching. So she searched how to make garlic bread, and whoever had the best SEO keywords and then the best recipe is who she saw and who she made her bread after. So if you're going to have success this year, I strongly encourage you to not focus so much on hashtags and more on your SEO keywords. The fourth thing is going to be more of artificial intelligence, known as AI. We already know what's been happening with AI, but there's so much more that is happening. One, there's a lot more companies that have AI softwares that are able to do so much. Like, it's amazing. I'm so grateful. My inbox has been flooded by companies that do video editing and all these different things using AI, and it's gonna be a whole lot more than just the ability to cut up short videos. There's gonna be, like, I'm not the biggest tech person, but I am just watching all of these different types of softwares. And so I strongly encourage that if you are someone and you want to stay up to date on AI, I would subscribe to channels here on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram of people that is what they do and that is what they teach. So that way you're always on the end and you're always in the know about what is happening with AI so that you can utilize it, because it's helping you to save money, it's helping you to streamline your process, and it's, of course, it's helping you stay relevant. The fifth thing that is important this year is going to be quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. And when I say that, I basically mean that gone are the days or when you're going to have very much success on all the platforms because you have a lot of videos that are posted. What is happening now is that people are unfollowing like crazy, not because they don't like people, but because they just want more quality. They don't want things in masses. And so us, we have got to get better with everything that is that we're doing. That's like me right now. We're in the process of finding someone to edit our videos here on YouTube because I like putting out content, but I would love to make my videos better. And you would love the experience if it was better. And so that's the exact same thing that other people want when they are consuming content. So that includes blogs, image posts, carousels, long video, short video. If you want to do better this year in your business and with your content, you've got to make sure that you are focusing more on quality over the quantity. The sixth thing that I think is happening is that creators are going to make more money this year. We all know that it was quite the storm when Instagram or Reels had its program and they did away with it. And then YouTube had their share of their program and the Reels program, and they made changes to that. And then TikTok having its programs and people complaining about all of that. And the thing about it is that the platforms do better if we're creating content there. Not to mention that we're in an economy where we are the deal, not the platforms, but we are the deal. And if we are all saying we're going to be on this platform because they're paying us, that platform is going to make more money. So it's in the platform's best interest to figure out their creator pay programs. People love being on YouTube because you know how you're going to get paid. And so all the other platforms, if they're going to have a fighting chance to fight with YouTube or get creators to consistently create on their platforms, then it's not just about views. They need to be able to get paid. And so what I think is going to happen is that this year, we're going to see creator programs do so much better than we have in the past. Not to mention that brands are going to start paying creators even more money because they can see all the benefits of working with certain creators that know how to create, know how to build with their audience, know how to create community with their audience, but more importantly, that can lead their audiences to make a purchase. So if you're a creator out there and you want to make more money this year, then it's really important for you to not just go for for the numbers, but go for the engagement and connecting with your community. And the seventh thing, which is pretty much in line with this, is that smaller creators are actually going to make more money this year as well. And one of the reasons is that brands see the benefit of UGC content. Now, UGC stands for user generated content. And that basically means that, that brands come along, they find creators that know how to film, know how to edit, know how to show up in video, and they create videos for the brand. So the brand gives them the product and pays them for the content. You are going to see way more creators creating UGC content, and they're going to make more money. I know me personally, brands reach out to me on a regular basis, and I have found myself being like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? And most things I don't do because I'm focused on you and serving you and helping you with your business as a consultant, not on creating content. But the more the brands that are coming and they're like, they're really great companies that I can actually benefit from sharing their products with you, then I'm saying yes to those. And I guarantee you that the more I say yes, the more opportunities are going to come my way. Now, the same thing goes for you. This is not because I have a major following. Like here on YouTube, we don't have a major following, so to speak. But if I know how to create content, edit, show up great on video, then it's going to be easy to make money. So the same thing goes for you. If you want to make more money this year as a small creator, this is definitely the year. The next thing I think is going to happen is that once TikTok gets this whole thing together with TikTok Shop, figuring out how much TikTok Shop ads to push, how much ads to push on the platform in general, and actually starts pushing creators' content again, I think that they're going to dominate even the more. They are right now, technically, they're pushing so many ads and so many TikTok Shop videos that people aren't creating as much content. But because their job is to always see what is working here, what is working there, I think that TikTok is going to come out swinging yet again, because as of right now, you're able to shoot up to 20 minutes on TikTok and you can upload up to 30 minutes on TikTok right now. Why is that? Because they are focused on more longer content. But I think that like after they get through this kind of like hurdle of a situation where they're trying to figure out, do we do this? Do we do that? How do we do all these things? I think they're going to dominate very similar to how they have been dominating in the past. So if you're someone and you still have not been creating on TikTok, now is the time to create. But if you are, now is not the time to pull back. Just keep being consistent. The ninth thing I think is going to happen is going to be more longer form content, because we all know we've been in a world of short content for the last 3 years, and it's been great for us, but for the businesses, the social media platforms, it's not the greatest thing because the people are just binge watching little pieces of content and not actually staying there for a long period of time. Then they're not actually getting their desired result, and the more time we spend on their platforms, the better. So when we start creating more longer pieces of content, people stay on that particular content a lot longer. And so what they've been doing is they've been testing what happens when a video is 90 seconds, when a video is 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, how long are people willing to stay? And what we're starting to experience is that we're staying on longer form content longer if it's good content. So if you want to get, the biggest bang for your buck this year, then in addition to your short strategy, you want to have a longer strategy for your Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and your TikTok videos. Right now, you can only still do 90 seconds on an Instagram Reel, but I predict that that is going to increase because, one, Instagram always copies TikTok. It is what it is. And they've been at 90 seconds for quite a while. I think that is going to increase to about 5 or 10 minutes by the end of this year. And then the last thing that I think is going to happen for social media this year is going to be more communities, but more paid communities, very similar to Patreons. You have the subscription on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, and all the places. And I think that people are going to build more communities more than anything. Because one, when you think about it as a business, it's really important to have reoccurring revenue. And so the more money that a business or a person has coming in on a regular basis, then their income is predictable. And so with people having the challenge of the one-off purchase and all that, it's beneficial for these platforms to have these subscription models, but also make it make sense. So some of them right now take 40% or 50% of your revenue, but what I think is going to happen is that they're going to drop the percentage that they actually take. And when they do that, people are going to create more and more paid communities. They're going to start creating incredible value in those communities, and the people in the communities are going to benefit. Those of us that are creating the communities will benefit, and then the platforms will as well. So there is so much that is happening on social media this year. I would love to be able to serve you. We actually have a community called the Vertical Video Accelerator, where it's just $25 a month. And then every single month, you're on a call with me for 2 calls with me per month when I'm teaching you strategies for building and marketing a business on social media, but also answering all of your personal questions about your business and social media. You can actually test out this community for just $15. You can go to KeenyaKelly.com/video accelerator, which is in the comments, KeenyaKelly.com/video accelerator, and you can test it out for 30 days for just $15. So thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the channel.